The nautical archaeology class is designed for what we call the avocational archaeologist, somebody who doesn't do this on a full-time basis. Most of the people that take this class have degrees in something else, but they have a love of culture, they have a love of history, they have a love of archaeology, and they want to be able to give back to their communities, and this class is designed to teach them a little bit about everything in the discipline, and then combine that with their diving skills so that they can be part of an actual archaeological project team. They can volunteer and do real work with real archaeologists and give back to their communities. In the course itself, you're going to learn the basics of archaeology. What we've figured out how to do is to cram about 3 to 4 semesters of college type courses into what is the essence of doing this. So when they finish the class, they will be able to speak intelligently, they will be able to perform tasks that the archaeologists need them to perform, and they can fit anywhere within the team itself. This particular course combines the study of archaeology, the study of history, the techniques necessary to perform these skills underwater, and is a bit of a crash course of multiple things. Do they go as deep into the design of a shipwreck? No, but we hit the basics of this is what a shipwreck will be. These are things you need to study ahead of time. We show them how to study. We show them resources in which they can continue their studies. And then we also teach them how to draft site plans as well. So any part of the archaeology dive team, they're well versed in fitting in it. The diving part of the course is done down at Lake Phoenix. We have 2 different areas. We have a debris field that sits in about 25 to 28 feet of water. It has a nice layer of silt on the bottom. I designed and used that field specifically to teach them about buoyancy and to control their buoyancy and to understand where all the things that they need to carry with them, all that, how that fits in the buoyancy characteristics of them becoming a working diver. And if they get too deep, or if they not too deep, but if they hit the bottom, they will get in a silt out situation. It's completely safe. I mean, it's a wide open field, but they'll see where that silt pops up. It drops their visibility, and then their ability to communicate drops from about 30 feet of visibility to about 10 feet of visibility, and then they have to learn to communicate different ways in a lower visibility situation. The other part of it is a actual boat that's sunk in the lake. That will allow them to do a 3-dimensional rendering. They end up doing both vertical and horizontal offsets in their measurements, and by the time they're done with the class, they will have a 3-dimensional image of the actual boat itself. I joined Institute for Maritime History back in 2007. There was no official course to train. I just took my dive skills as a public safety and police diver, and then my dive skills from years of diving, and I was told, do this task, do this task, do this task. I figured out how to do it, and then decided that where does the new diver come from? We had one fella that was a recent open water diver that jumped in the water with us. He didn't show any fear. He was like really excited about this, but it got me to thinking, where is a training method and model that regular folks can go and do and learn how to operate in this environment safely? So that's why I designed the course, and then I found the NAS, the Nautical Archaeological Society, as a training agency that actually embraces the avocational archaeologist, so that the volunteer is welcomed and their contribution is valued.